Hey, so today, first of all, does it look weird with the lights not on in the background? I feel like it would look a little prettier if you could see all the lights on this wall, but you can only barely see them. Anyway, so I just wanted to play with the Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy palette again. I have played with this, I think 3 times since my last video. Well, okay, wait, yesterday I posted like a mini video using this, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it. So first of all, can I just say, every time I use this palette, I like it even more and it surprises me. So yesterday I used these 2 gray colors together. I was so surprised at how they blended because I don't know if it's only me, but I have a few palettes that have grays in them that I've used. And I feel like gray always blends a little difficultly. And these literally blended like a dream, which is so surprising because it's Morphe. Really wasn't expecting that. I mean, all the other colors have blended great also. I haven't had any problems either, but just like that surprised me. Also, I've played with more of the metallic shades. This one right here, it's like a nude metallic color. I used it on my brow bone yesterday. I don't know, it's not as blinding as like my favorite brow bone highlight, but it is so pretty because it has like sparkly glitter in it, which is what I think I love about this whole palette. So many of the metallic colors have glitter in them, and I love glitter. Also, if you just take this one right here that has basically no color, just glitter, and put that on top of any of the other ones, it's just so freaking pretty. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in. Today, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I played with a lot of the colors. I just kind of wanted to try these neutral ones right here. They're just 2 matte neutral colors, and I just wanted to see if they blended well, but I don't know what else I'm gonna do other than that. I have not decided. By the way, loving this sponge. So when I first tried it, I was like, I don't know about it, but I feel like it performs really well, not even wet, because it's so mushy that you probably don't even have to wet it. And I haven't wet it since the first day that I used it, which was like 4 days ago. Also, the thing I love about it, okay, it's really small so you can get up in here, which is nice, but the fact that there's 2 pointy sides, because normally I would use like concealer on one pointy side and then I would get another sponge and use powder with the pointy side. This other side I really don't use because I would use that for foundation. So since this just cuts that out, I can put powder on this side, creams on this side, and then I only have to use 1 sponge. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of perfect for me. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the dark brown color. Clearly it's not super dark. I think the darkest shade in here is the dark gray color. That one gave me a decent amount of depth yesterday. Oh my god, the neighbors are playing music so fucking loud. Is this a joke? The baby is sleeping. If she don't sleep, I swear to god I'm banging on the wall. They are yelling, singing, and rapping. So when I don't know what I'm gonna do with an eyeshadow look, I just do this shape and then figure it out later. So I feel like that looks like a purpley kind of brown. Kind of looks like it has a purple undertone, possibly. So I would say it looks very cool toned. Okay, I'm gonna take this other neutral color that's kind of the same tone. It almost looks like it has a pinky undertone, but it's lighter. So the only reason I posted that mini tutorial yesterday on YouTube is because when I tried to post it on Facebook, the quality looked horrible. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to post the picture of my makeup on Facebook and then link the video if anybody wants to see how I did it. I did put it on Instagram, but it had to go on like Instagram TV because it was so long, so. Okay, so I don't know if these come off on camera as beautiful as they look in person. For real, I don't know what Morphe did here, but I feel like all of these shades blend flawlessly. Don't know what I want to do now. That was really all I wanted to accomplish, was trying at least some of the neutral shades. I didn't try this one over here that really looks like a bony green color. I feel like it didn't go with how gray that brown was. Could probably go on the brow bone though. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the dark grayish color and bring it into this little part right here and do a type of halo eye, possibly. I hate blending eyeshadow right in here because it gets all wet from this little spot on my eye. Also, when I was editing that mini video yesterday, totally realized how often I raise my fucking eyebrows when I'm blending eyeshadow, and I need to stop. I don't know, do I need to get Botox so that I can't move them or what? Okay, so I'm gonna use e.l.f. Camo Concealer to do this part. I really like using this concealer for the cut crease portion and stuff because it doesn't get really creasy. But if you layer a bunch of this concealer on, it feels kind of thick because it'll like dry and then you'll put more on and then it'll just feel really kind of weird on your eye. Okay, I cleaned up this side with a makeup wipe. I truly don't know why my eyeshadow looks this gray when it looks so brown in the pan. Like, this is the dark gray in the palette. This is the color I used. Does it not look... I mean, I guess it kind of looks like that. It's just so fucking gray. So for the center of the eye, I'm going to use this metallic blue color. And I am wetting my brush. See, so this one doesn't have a lot of glitter in it, which is fine. But I do prefer all the glitter. I don't know why all of these metallics turn into a weird cream whenever I get a wet brush in them. Like, they all have weird dents in them now. Okay, now I'm going to take the plain glittery shade, not the pressed glitter, but the regular eyeshadow one, and put that on top of this so that they will have some glitter in there and it will look way prettier. Can you tell the difference on camera? I don't know. In person, it looks so much better. Okay, so I took two of my Silva Beauty Hydra liners, Tracksuit and Space Panda, and mixed them to get a color that looks pretty similar to this. And I'm gonna do a blue wing. It's not the exact same, but you know, it's similar. Okay, so I put my lashes on. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna use that neutrally metallic shade on my brow bone again because I really like how it looked. I don't know why it reminds me of the color sand. I feel like nothing gets justice on my camera. Okay, I'm gonna use my Ulta Poreless Face Primer again. So yeah, I was trying to think about what to talk about in this video. Don't really know. I got an awesome new light yesterday. Walmart has these LED strip lights. They're 6.5 feet long and you use an app to change the color of the lights, and oh my freaking god, I love it so much. I can probably like insert a video of it in my living room. We hung it up on like the very high parts of like in between the windows. Okay, see that? Like all the way up there, but in the living room around that thing. You have to stand in the windowsill to get them up there. It's kind of a lot, but it looked really cool. They're only $12.99 or something at Walmart. Dude, I'm telling you, those are the coolest lights ever because the app will let you change them to any color of the rainbow. Plus, you can set up how fast they'll like change if you want them to, or flash or whatever, or how dim you want them. Oh my god, I love it. If you want a cool way to make a room in your house look awesome, then I feel like that's a great option. And I do want to get more, at least one more. I would like some in the kitchen. I want them all over the house basically. I love these ones that I have in the bedroom that are hanging on the whole wall. It literally don't even look that big on camera because of the weird angle of the wall, but it's very large and it looks super pretty, but I never have them on unless I'm making a video, and even then you can barely see them. It sucks. I wish that somehow this room could fit in a way that those lights are behind me, but it's physically impossible. This room was so difficult to get like all my makeup stuff to fit in it so that Vicky could have her own room. It was a struggle. I often think that we would probably benefit from moving to like a bigger, maybe house, maybe apartment, I don't know. But I kind of like living small and simply. If I could be a minimalist, I would really like that. But whenever my hobbies include like makeup and nails, it takes up a lot of space, and filming takes up a lot of space. But like anything else in my life, I like to have a very little amount of. I love organizing things and throwing things away. So if I live somewhere small, then I don't really have the option to like buy a bunch of shit. Okay, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. I've been using this to set right in here where it's the darkest, and if you're gonna do flash photography, don't do this. I don't know if it's because mine's so light. When I take pictures with my iPhone and the flash is like front facing and it has a little flash on the screen, oh no, it looks weird. Right here looks like pure white and the rest of my face looks fine. So either set your whole face so it doesn't look off, or don't set your whole face at all. But I really don't notice it when I take pictures with flash with my actual good camera, so I'm not sure. So I finally got another one of my contour brushes, a nice new one. Since I ordered these on eBay, and they're just like knockoff versions of the NARS Ita brush. Like, I've had one that didn't even say NARS on it. It was just like this shape. But this one actually says NARS. But it feels... My other one felt like plastic. This one feels like it's got rubber on it, which would be fine if it didn't feel like nasty, sticky rubber. Like, everything is sticking to it. You can see little pieces of like crumbs and hair on it. Ew. The brush feels nice. And this is like my favorite brush to use for contouring. It's so perfect. Like, it does shed a lot when you first start using it though. Everyone that I've gotten does that, and I've heard that the real NARS one does that. Okay, so I put on a tie-dye shirt. I feel like I look like a crazy person with the amount of tie-dye that I have. My whole bed, all my pillows, my shirts, all the time. But I realized I cannot wear a black shirt on camera or I look so washed out that it looks insane. So really all I wear is tie-dye and black, so you're left with only tie-dye. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted blush in the shade Charming. I have not put this on my fucking cheek. Oh my god. I have not used this since not setting my foundation. That looks insane. Sir. I've been considering trying to put my snake bites back in because I found a bunch of old lip rings that I have, and I just thought, you know, they're going to waste, not being used. But I'm a little terrified to try to put them back in because I can bet $1 million if they go in, they're gonna be like sore and swollen for like a week straight, and I don't know if I can handle that. I bet the holes are still open. I literally had them for probably close to 10 years. You know what? I'm gonna try this Wet n Wild Hello Halo blush lighter. If I could open it in the shade Afterglow Sex on my face. I still have yet to try it because I've been pale, but I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, it's a light gold color. I'm usually not a fan of gold highlighters that much. I like ones that are very like white gold. It's a little dark. It's giving a little bit of a cast. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Lottie London Diamond Bounce highlighter on top because it's whitish. Ooh, yes. Yes. And then I'll use the regular Hello Halo one that I normally like on my nose. Okay, for the bottom of the eyes, I'm going to take this same brown gray color that I already used and just fluff that under there slightly. It looks so shadowy in here because of the light not being on in the background, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of concealer for the inner corner because I'm going to put blue in there and I want it to pop. Okay, so I'm going to use the main matte blue one in the palette. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of the glitter one on top. Yes. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, that covered up most of the blue. You can see a little. It's a little bit of a blue undertone. Then I wanted to take this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Prance. I feel like it does match the actual wing over here pretty well, so we're going to use this in the waterline. Okay, there. That's the finished eye look. For lips, I'm just going to use my ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Starling. Okay, so this is the finished look. I guess if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.